people just saying stuff and they have really good beats, but there's no substance. One thing you got to give Lavado credit to is there is content and substance, and it's all in Christ. All right, y'all, what's up, man? It's your boy Unlimited B, and we are back with another video today, man. And I don't know what it is. We just keep finding ourselves in front of the camera on Spotify doing another reaction video to some music, actually. And today I'm actually introducing a fellow YouTuber, Lavado. Man, his content is fantastic. Y'all don't understand. Back when I was in the world, Lavado was doing worldly content. And so I used to watch Lavado's videos, and I mean, I was so entertained. He's always been an entertaining young man. He had his old bad relationship. He's in a new one. He has a wife now, and they have a child. Shout out to them. I hope their family's doing fantastic. But he was in an old relationship where he used to do pranks on his girlfriend, and she used to do pranks on him. And I loved that style of content back in the day, so I used to stay watching that stuff. But you know, after leaving that lifestyle and finding Christ, ultimately I got away from watching that type of video. All I know is that a year later, Lavado does the exact same thing. He leaves that lifestyle, finds Christ, and then he hops on YouTube creating content for the Lord. So that's what he does right now. And the thing I respect and love about Lavado, we've actually done a reaction video to him on this channel, so please go check it out. But the thing is, he goes out into the world. Well, I sit here and I like to give teachings and lessons, which is necessary and necessity. He likes to go out into the field and spread the gospel to people face to face, which I love and I respect. And honestly, I would love to try it someday and do, and I think that we are all called to do in some shape or form. Lavado also makes music. In fact, he actually made music when he was in the world. He was really popular, did really good with it. But he's decided, once he changed his life to Christ, to devote his music to the Lord. And I think it's fantastic. I got a song by him. I got Cross on my playlist. Contrite Spirit, Follow My Face. He lead the 99 Comforted Ace. 70 souls for the rest of my days. After his spirit, yes, I'ma keep chasing. This here lifelong, gotta keep pacing. Walking the narrow road, follow his cadence. Hey, I told you, bro, I be tapped in, man. But yeah, so I got Contrite Spirit on my playlist. And if you are new to this channel, man, please understand that on these videos, when reacting to songs, we grade things on a 5-point scale. And in order to help us find out what that score will be, there are 3 categories which we determine how good a song is based on. And that is category 1, biblical accuracy. Category 2, worship. And category 3, the most important, which would be, well, I wouldn't say the most important, but the one that everybody's going to determine whether you're going to listen to the song again afterwards. Playlist worthy. Is it something that you listen to after the reaction? And after doing those categories, you do all those on a 5-point scale, add them up, divide them by 3, and that gives you the overall rating of the song. I expect a lot from Lavado. I think it's going to be great. Let's go ahead and get into direction, man.
When I'm looking through your word, it's a reflection. I need you more than ever, cause you be my direction. All these chains breaking off, you're changing me. You took over my mind, inside my heart you bleed. Chains dropping off, looking at the cross, I can't walk it off. I done been through ups and downs, but you kept me through it all. Pick me up when I fall, answer anytime I call. Can't be plugged out your hands, remember what I seen. When you made this earth, can't believe you thought about me. Can't do nothing natural, will I keep you in the lead? My heart, God, you can play inside your seat. When I have you on lag, cause you knowin' what I need. 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 You knowin' what I need.
I don't know if any of y'all noticed, Lavado has like a little bit of a nasally voice. What I like about that though is that, it's very distinct. It like separates him from other artists in the fact that like you recognize his voice. And I think it fits his style. A lot of his other songs, I really hope some of y'all will go take time to listen to some of his other music so you really understand what I'm saying. But he is very different in terms of like, yes, he makes rap music. Yes, he also does some melodic style. But like it's his own category and sound. And like while he does like to do some of the high-pitched vocals and stuff on some other songs, like some people might say like a Lil Keed, or some might say like a Cardi, it's just him and his style because his voice is so distinct, and he finds a way to make it his own. And I personally think that he's very good at finding and knowing his sound.
When the earth going circles, I ain't going. When they see me, they see light, they see sun, I ain't gotta show 'em. This life is like a poem. When I'm looking through your word, it's a reflection. I need you more than ever, cause you be my direction. All these chains breaking off, you're changing me. You took over my mind, inside my heart you bleed. Chains dropping off. Looking at the cross, I can't walk it off. I done been through ups and downs, but you kept me through it all. Pick me up when I fall, answer anytime I call. Can't be plucked out your hands, remember what I seen. When you made this earth, can't believe you thought about me. Can't do nothing natural, will I keep you in the lead? Search my heart, God, you can plant inside your seed. When I have you on lack, cause you knowin' what I need. You knowin' what I need. You knowin' what I need.
I really like that part.
What I need. You know what I need. You know what I need. When the earth go in circles, you know I ain't going. When they see me, they see light, they see sun. I ain't gotta show 'em. This life is like a poem.
When the world go in circles, you know I ain't going. I think that's what this whole song's about. Genuinely, that's what he named it after, to be real. When this world go in circle, you know I ain't going. I like that part a lot. That one sticks with me. Like, out of all the lines in that entire song, when the world goes in circles, you know I ain't going. I think that's the epitome of what that song is telling us, along with what God tells us throughout the Bible. Because it's the understanding that the world is the world. You let the world be the world. Christians are not swayed by what the world is doing. He says about the light that people see in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to do anything for the light to show. That's just Christ in him. And oftentimes, a lot of us aren't shining our light because we're too busy trying to look and live like the world. You know what I'm saying? When Christ is shown in our lives, it's because we're living like him. We're walking like him, moving in him, But if we get caught up trying to move in the world, because the world is constantly moving, changing. The world's trying anything and everything it can to suck you in. And, obviously, when Christians start letting the world, cause them to go in that direction, when the world, tells us where to move, when to move, and how to move, that's when Christians get away from shining that light. And so, I really like that. I like that part a lot. I think the chorus is excellent. Again, there was no over-the-top vocalage. I've heard him, if I can recall, he can go a little higher with his pitch, but it made sense for this beat and this song for it to be more like the lower pitch of voice along with need. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. I thought that was really good. And yeah, ultimately, I think that's a good song. Not my favorite by him. You know what I'm saying? I say that because I want you all to understand. Not because I think the song is bad, because I want to make clear that, he has some really, really, really good music on this account, y'all. But at the end of the day, I think this was a good song. I think this would have been a really good song if he had like an album or an EP he had dropped or was coming out with. This is one of those songs that fit on an album and you don't complain about. You know what I'm saying? You hear it and it's like a cool relaxer after coming off a real good hype song. You feel what I'm saying? But the song by itself is still really good. I think it has a very good purpose. And I think it's a reminder for us believers in Christ today. When we come into these songs, let us not just come in looking to judge and review songs, but let us come and try and take purpose and meaning out of it. If I could say anything, let this serve as a reminder to all of you today, to let God be our direction. You know what I'm saying? Not being worried about where the world is moving, not how life is going today, because it's bigger than just the world. Life itself, man, sometimes situations can get you up and down. Don't let your circumstances, our God is not a circumstantial God. He's an all-the-time God. So don't let circumstances dictate how you move right now, how you feel, but let God be the dictation. I would say that for category 1, biblical accuracy, I think the song's a 3.5. It's like we speak about often. I think a 3 means that it was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But 3.5 and above mean it was great. You know what I'm saying? I think he did a great job with it. A 4 would have been excellent, like above average, by far above average. But I think 3.5 is right where that would stand. It's pretty good. It's not the craziest thing in the entire world, but it's pretty good. You feel what I'm saying? Along with that worship ability, I would say a 3. I think it's in the middle. It's good. The worship is good. Because the melodic aspect, anything melodic helps me a lot more when it comes down to worshiping, in my personal opinion, because I think it lingers when you hold something, when you just take the time to rest in what you're saying. I think that it's a value that is held that you can't get from a rap song as often. You know what I'm saying? So I have to give category 2 for worship a 3. I personally wouldn't. I think the reason I think I like that grade is because if it was a 4, that would mean personally it's a perfect worship song for me. But because I feel like it's something that I could hear and possibly worship, and less than something that I would choose to or feel like I have to when I hear it, I think if it sits right where it is, it's good. I give it a 3. But then for category 3, playlist worthy. On the real, this song specifically is not my cup of tea. And so with that, again, you know, I can be pretty strict with grading, and so this is probably gonna be the strictest grade I give today. Playlist worthy wise, I give that's like a, realistically, that's like a 1.5. And I hate to say that because I absolutely love Lavado, but this song specifically just is not my cup of tea. And so with that, at the end of the day, this grade comes out to be a 2.8 out of 5 on the No Limit scale, which is really good actually. Let you know, Forrest Frank dropped the album Child of God 2, and one of his songs came out to be a 2.8. I believe. There was also songs on another album. Just Caleb Gordon had an album song that came out to be a 2.8 for me. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's going to happen every now to everybody. But at the end of the day, I thought this song was really good. I think that the lessons that we can learn from this is a lot better than a lot of Christian music right now, because a lot of people just saying stuff and they have really good beats, but there's no substance. One thing you got to give Lavado credit to is there is content and substance, and it's all in Christ. But please, y'all, we're going to go to his account real quick. I'm going to tell y'all. Please, y'all, go check out Contract Spirit. That is my song. Contract Spirit, fall out my face. He leave the 99, come for the ace. 70 souls for the rest of my days. After the experience, I'm keep chasing. This here lifelong, gotta keep pacing. Walking the narrow, call of the cadence. But y'all, that was direction, man. We just ended off with a 2.8 out of 5 on the grade scale. Shout out Lavado, man. Continue doing your content. Continue making music. Shout out to you and your new family, man. Blessings to your wife and also to your new child. Pray y'all have a blessed day, everybody. Thank y'all for watching, man. Hey, leave in a comment and tell me what you want to listen to next. Also help me, you know, figure out how y'all may want to grade your own things. Is there a better way to grade things? Do y'all like this style? Tell me about it, man. Hey, we out. No limit.